This time I go and see a famous comedian for free. I see some world-renowned works of art for free. And I try some new food. Plus, I'm going to keep you updated with everything 40 before 40, so stick around. Hi there! I need to do a 40 before 40 update because I did some bits and pieces at the end of last year, which I didn't actually film because I was doing my countdown to the festive season instead. So if you want to see those videos, then please do click the card, it'll be up there somewhere, for the full playlist of 24 videos about my local area that I found really interesting. So I thought I'd start the year with how things are going. So I do have some updates for you. A few things are completed. So the first one that I managed to get completed, I went to London and I actually was able to see a TV show be filmed. So it's really, really fun to go and see a TV show be filmed. And I was in the audience. I don't know if I'll end up on camera. I highly doubt it. But I went to see Michael McIntyre's big show be filmed at the Theatre Royal on Drury Lane. And this is how it went. I signed up to the Applause Store a couple of months ago, which is a website to get TV audiences into the studios. I was lucky enough to get a ticket for this showing, so off I went to London. Yes, so next stop is Covent Garden and the wander over to Drury Lane. If you're interested in how to sign up to the Applause Store and how to get tickets to see TV shows be filmed, leave it in the comments below and I'll do a separate video on how to do it. Next up, finding the entrance for the Applause Store. See what we can find. Success! I have my ticket to see Michael McIntyre. I'm really excited. What have I been given? Grand Circle B31. You can bet I'm looking on a seating plan right now, so hopefully future Kerry will put it in for you so you can see too. I've got a ticket! Hey!
Later that night.
I am standing outside the Theatre Royal on Drury Lane and I'm going to go in a few minutes to go and see Michael McIntyre and whoever his celebrity guests happen to be. So I'm going to be in the audience now. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to whip the camera out at any point. But if I can, even if I can take some photos inside the theatre, like show you where my seat is even, then that would be great. But I highly doubt it. So I might have to keep the camera away until I come out. But we'll have to wait and see. Okie dokie. Right, I'm going in. So I'm here watching the taping of Michael McIntyre's big show. It's been such fun. I've been crying with laughter. We've got a lovely celebrity guest, really good singer as well. And it's just been such a laugh. It's been really, really good fun. I will definitely apply to the applause store again to do this because as long as you take all the advice into account and you get here as early as you possibly can to get your ticket exchanged, then you'll get a really good seat. I mean, look at this, look at the view. That's the view from my seat, which is B31 in the Royal Circle. Not the Royal Circle, Grand Circle, next one up. So yeah, really loving it. Can't wait for the last bit. Well, that was an absolutely fantastic night. Loved it. I'm really, really sad that I had to run out of Michael McIntyre to get my train back. Next time, if I get a ticket, I'm staying over. There's no doubt about it. Because it was so fun. Really, really good fun. I hope they finished out the show brilliantly. I'll have to watch it on telly just to see how it ends. It was really, really fun to watch. Get to see like backstage, how things work. Nothing's filmed in order. So it's really, really interesting to see their back behind the scenes, and there'll be bits that they'll have to cut which were really funny. Absolutely loved it. Thank you so much, Applause Store, and I will be back on your site. I can guarantee it. The next one I've been able to complete is number 15, which is eat some different food, something I've never tried before. And while I was in London, I was actually able to complete that. This is how that went. So, I'm here in London looking for a unique experience, hopefully. And so I thought I'd do another one of my 40 before 40s, which is try some food you haven't had before. And I'm in Chinatown, the Chinatown area of London, which is very close to Leicester Square. and I've come to the bow spot. And I'm having some bow, which I've never had before. So let's try it. I've got a recommendation of 3 separate bow, and I'm hoping it's going to be nice. They always look really, really nice, but we shall see. And here they are. A mixture of 3. I think one of them's chicken, one of them's pork, and another one's pork with sauces. So let's give them a try, shall we? Oh, and I've also got a box of rice. So that'll be nice. Let's try the white one first. I'm not sure what's in it, so we'll find out. Oh, that sauce is yummy. It's like doughy. It's not pastry, but it's dough. A little bit like what do you call it? It's just like a fluffy bread with a gorgeous little meatball inside. It's delicious. So, what do I think of bao buns? I liked them. Depends on the flavour. My favourite one was definitely the white one, which was pork. It was a pork bao. It was kind of like a meatball in the bun. That was really yummy. That was definitely my favourite of the 3. But it was nice to try the different flavours, and now if I order them again, I know that's what I want. So that's good. So yeah, that was my review on bao buns. So 40 before 40. Try some new food. Tick. So next up was number 37, which is go and see some famous works of art. And I managed to do this one again in London because everything in London is actually really close together. It's surprising. But I went to Trafalgar Square and I went to the National Gallery. And this time, on my 40 before 40 trip, I am going to try and see some world-renowned works of art. I figure the National Gallery is the right place to come. Especially if it's free as well. Anything you can do for free, a bonus. So, I've just come out of the National Gallery, really happy because I've been able to see some world-renowned works of art. I've seen some Monets, I've seen Rubens, I've seen Michelangelo's, I've seen a couple of works by Van Gogh, Cézanne, who else? Rembrandt. There's been a whole bundle, of things that I've seen, all in the National Gallery, right there. I might go around to the portrait gallery, which is around the back, and maybe see some portraits. Yeah, let's do that. The portraits I was most interested in were the Tudor kings and queens portraits. I've absolutely adored the Tudors ever since I was young, and I even appeared in a school play as Elizabeth I, and I really, really love that period in history. It's really interesting to me. So to be able to walk through essentially your history books based on that time period and see the actual portraits that it's based on was incredible. I absolutely loved it. There was a portrait of Elizabeth I that was done by Hans Holbein. I think it was the younger Holbein. The detail on that portrait was exquisite. You'd have thought it was some kind of printout. That it looked gorgeous. It was incredible. And so to be able to see, again, more famous paintings, because if you're anyone from the UK or anyone who studies English royal history, you will know these portraits. They are famous. So I can absolutely 100% say, see world-renowned works of art. Tick. So there's a few bits and pieces that I would like to get the ball rolling on. So I would like to grow something, which is number 24. Maybe just in a box on the windowsill, something like that, to grow something. If it grows into anything useful, then great. If not, hey-ho. I would like to try a new subscription of some sort. It's quite open. There's a lot of subscriptions that you can have. I've had a snack subscription before to Snackverse, and that was really nice. I enjoyed that, but it's run out now, so I'd like to try a new one. If you have any suggestions of any subscriptions that you've really liked, be it food-related, books-related, online, in real life, anything like that, just pop it in the comments below and let me know what subscriptions would be interesting to try. I need to try and lose some weight. So I'm going to try the Couch to 5K that's run through the NHS and see how well I can get on with that. And I've got until the end of June, so that's like 6 months. And fingers crossed I'll be able to do well with that. I need to change my attitude when it comes to exercise and energy and going out and things like that. So I'm going to give that a try. Maybe that's my subscription. We'll see how we go. Got another plan. Turn £1, this is number 39, turn £1 into as much money as possible. Now, there's a lady on TikTok who I happened to stumble over. She's an English lady, and she's got various side hustles and stuff to try and make the side hustles her main income. And one of the things she was doing was exactly that, turn £1 into as much money as possible. So I'm going to follow her and see what she has to say about that. So watch a little bit more of her content and see what I can do to take £1 and see how much I can make from it. You know, just a little bit of fun, that one. Another big one that I really need to plan in and need to get going with planning is see a tornado in real life. This has been a thing that I've wanted to do ever since my mum took me to see Twister when I was little. I wasn't little, I was young. And I've loved weather ever since. However, the UK doesn't get tornadoes very often, so I'll need to go where they have them. So that's the United States are more likely to have them. It would be an amazing thing to do. It would be a fantastic trip. And I love visiting the United States. It's a beautiful country. The land is astonishing. And if I'm able to go to that part of the world, then hopefully see a geographical wonder would be really, really cool as well. That would be really fun to be able to do that. So that's the current plan. So that's 40 before 40 catch up with where I'm at right now. A lot of these ones are sort of a work in progress or will take time. So I'll have to do further updates and film things as I go and see how we get on with it. But I wanted to make sure that you were updated, that I was able to tick off seeing a TV show be filmed. I was able to tick off, try something new food-wise that I've never tried before. I was able to do that with our bao buns and to see some works of art that are world-renowned works of art that most people will know or recognise. So I was able to tick that off as well, all in one trip. So that was fantastic, especially as most of it was free. That's even better. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll subscribe and leave any comments of anything that you could suggest for me, or any suggestions of places I should go if I get to see a tornado, or something that you'd like grown, or any support for trying to lose weight or get fitter is actually a really good thing. So that would be absolutely amazing if you were able to support me on that. So yeah, subscribe to the channel so to stay up to date with what I'm up to, and I shall see you soon. Until next time.